Mr. Withers, I have a question.
I am happy to help, Miss Student.
I need you to settle a bet between me and another girl on the softball team. She's in somebody else's class, but we do homework together.
Okay. I'm happy to help. What do you need?
I think fiction means a work of literature that is not true.
Fiction is an imaginative work that incidents that did not in fact occur.
That's what I said. Fiction is not true. Non-fiction is true. We learned that in, like, middle school or something.
That is not strictly correct.
What? But didn't you just say that fiction is about stuff that didn't happen, right?
Fiction is about things that did not happen, but that does not always mean it is not true. Trying to reduce it to what is true and not true is an oversimplification of what truth means.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. What happens is true.
Not always. Let me give you an example. Do you know what the genre of alternate history is?
Sure, alternate history is a story set in history that did not happen. Alternate history is a type of fiction. I watched that Man in the High Cult on Amazon Prime. It was based on a book by Philip K. Dick, but I haven't read the book.
That's fine. Alternate history is a type of fiction that talks about history as it did not occur.
Fiction, not truth.
Fiction. Did not happen. Truth is separate from what happens.
This is confusing.
I know. That is why most teachers of young students like to reduce the issue. They oversimplify. They think it is helping. It does in the moment. It may make it harder in the long run. Are you ready?
Yes.
Think about the show you just mentioned, A Man in the High Castle. The show is set in 1962 in an alternate history wherein the Axis powers won World War II. So the Germans and Japanese have divided up America. 15 years have passed. It talks about what did not happen. Although it dig into deeper truths. By removing historic fact, it allows the reader to understand deeper truths about humanity, society, freedom, resistance, and other important topics.
I must admit I did not watch season 2.
That's fine.
But I think I understand what you are saying. The work is fiction, but it can still explain truths.
That's right. In fact, since fiction is not bogged down by what happens, the writer can often point out truths much easier. The audience feels safer understanding truths because they are not worried about which side they sympathize with.
Okay, I think I'm following it.
Good. So, in this case, fiction can contain more truth in a larger sense.
The bigger meaning of truth, like a philosophy class version of truth.
Plato said the poets were trouble. He was a philosopher that helped begin much of what we understand as Western thought.
I know Plato. Plato was the student of Socrates. Socrates was illiterate, but by Plato's generation educated Greeks had perfected writing. Plato may have only been writing down what Socrates said. Aristotle was the student of Plato.
Very good.
I remember you going over it in a composition course history lesson on the English language. I haven't actually read Plato or Aristotle.
Sometime we should discuss Aristotle's metaphor of the cave. Let's save that for another time. Back to basics. I am very particular when I say a work of fiction is a literary work with incidents that did not occur. We need to separate that from truth to help when students discuss truth in other courses.
Dang it.
Do I need to give you another example?
No, I think I understand. This just means my friend was right and I'm going to lose the bet.
Haha.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for coming by and asking a question. You can email to if it is a quick question, but this was complex enough it probably needed a more in the moment conversation.
Yes, thanks.